Osborne Samuel have been closely associated with the work of British sculptor Lynn Chadwick for over 40 years, working closely with the estate and curating exhibitions both here in the UK and abroad. Currently in the gallery in London is the 9th exhibition we have held, and exceptionally we have included 8 unique works from the 1950s, an important decade in Chadwick's career, culminating in winning the coveted International Sculpture Prize in 1956, identifying Chadwick as one of the most important of all the post-war generation of sculptors, not just in the UK, but worldwide.
I met a sculptor when I was about 16, and I went to his studio, and I was a bit interested in the actual process of doing sculpture at that time. I was, but I think earlier than that, I'd probably been more thinking in terms of creative activity, I suppose you'd call it, from a very early age, but not knowing exactly what it was, not knowing which direction to go at all, just sort of a vague feeling, a very vague feeling. What happened was, in the beginning, I was an architectural draftsman for nearly 10 years, and what this did to me was it gave me the sense of design. I thought the best thing to do with welding really was to do a proper course and learn it the correct way. I don't know whether this is really necessary, but this is the way I looked at it, and I did a proper course. I learned to weld. In fact, what you do, you learn how to do a thing, and then you have to adjust afterwards to make it fit your own needs and ability, because there's no need, in my case, to be able to weld in an expert way.
It seems to me that as everybody has a conscious mind and a subconscious mind, so far as the visual artists are concerned, that they are able to work with the material from their subconscious mind without control, or at least with a good control, by the conscious mind. I'd been making this mobile sculpture, and this actually sort of created a little interest around me, because at that time no one in England was doing it. We hadn't heard very much about Alexander Calder. In fact, it was a sort of development from mobile sculpture through constructions into solid sculpture, and now to the joining together of pieces.
This exhibition, like its predecessors, includes sculptures and drawings throughout Chadwick's career, many of them new acquisitions, as well as loans. The exhibition continues in the gallery until May 17th and is accompanied by a substantial publication.